come back as often as needs be. I want to make sure you guys are really comfortable with our program. So as they said, I'm Gus. Every one of you will have my card. If you can't get a hold of Jason, you can reach me. You'll have little technical questions. I hope that you'll feel free as we go through this and you have something in your mind of something that's already come up or a question that I haven't answered. Go ahead. You don't need to raise your hand or anything. Just talk. So I'll start with this. Our company is called Symphony Sleep. We are the U.S. division of a larger conglomerate based in Europe called Innovative Sleep Technologies. Our owners, we're owned by two German engineers, Klaus Bellingroth and Sven Knab. And then we have a third junior partner who is based in St. Louis, and that's where your product comes from. And his name is John Schulte. John Schulte was head of product development and operations for GlideAway for 28 years. I don't know if anybody's here sold GlideAway. They're well known, high quality adjustable frames for many years. So we were the factory that made GlideAway frames. So the difference is now we're selling direct to Bullard Furniture. So it's always better, I think, to deal directly with the manufacturer because you get the best pricing, you get the best customer service, and if anything ever happens to the product, we stand by the warranty. You don't have to go through a distributor. So one of the things I want to impress upon you is how we started. So we started off as a medical-based company in Europe, all right? Second largest in Europe. That's how we got started, and then we got into the retail-based business through that kind of heritage. We are the only base in America that is an FDA compliant base for retail. Okay, there's medical bases out there, but for retail adjustable bases, we're the only one that's FDA compliant. Now, what does that mean to you? It means you get a higher quality. It means there's a standard that goes throughout the line. It's not like drips and drabs, lower motor here, higher motor there. You have to have a standard of quality throughout the line, and you have to have consistency, and you have to use better parts. So that's in every one of the bases that we sell you, and that's really important. I want to make sure you understood that. We only use Oaken motors, okay, from top to bottom. So you guys don't have our head-up only unit, but even our head-up only unit, we use Oaken motors. One of our owners, Klaus Bellingroth, he actually founded Oaken Motors. It's the gold standard for motion upholstery. And he sold the company a while back, but he actually developed that. That's why it's so important to him. We only use steel decks. We do not use wood platforms. Wood platforms are no bueno. They crack, they break, they have mold and mildew. The reason why people use wood platforms is because of the less steel you import, the cheaper it is to import. So any one of you guys, any big guys here, he pointed at you, man. I don't know why he pointed at you.
Who did it?
I'm bigger than him.
He knows who did it. Who did it?
I challenge any one of you guys, come up here and do what I just did. I mean, this mattress is really heavy, but maybe just pull it to the side and do exactly what I just did on that corner. Don't do it with any other base on the floor. It's going to crack. Okay, it's a great way to demonstrate the strength of our bases. Also, we use mesh on the inside. We have an upholstery border, but we have a foam-backed mesh on the inside. The reason we do that is all the higher-end mattresses have an airflow story. If you have a wood deck and a linen skid surface, that's going to trap that air. We want that air to flow through the mattress so it continues to tell the cooling story. I talked about the fact that we use medical grade components from top to bottom, FDA approved. We manufacture on 2 continents. Okay, we do manufacture in China, which is supplies the U.S. market, and in Bosnia, which supplies our European market. The good thing about that is we are very flexible. So last year when the tariffs out of China were really high, we actually switched all of our U.S. production over to Bosnia, and then we went right back 3 months later. So, the product's coming out of St. Louis. Ace told me to make sure I mention this to you. From order to delivery, it's a 7-day turnaround. Okay. I always tell my customers 7 to 10, but that's the customers that have to pay up front or want to pay up front because they have to wait for them to pay. But since you guys have terms, it's literally as soon as they place the order, it starts getting processed.
So we're quoting our customers 2 weeks. That gives me time to order, and
Good
it
point.
gives us time here to get it received. So
Hopefully you'll have some
y'all
stock.
didn't hear 7 days. Y'all heard 2 weeks. That's what we're going to tell the customer.
And hopefully you'll have some stock, but if you're ever out of stock, like you said, at the most it's 2 weeks. Okay, so let's go through the bases. So you have our 700, our 600, our 500, and our 200. So we'll start, I always like to start at the top and then I take meat off of the sandwich as we go, so to speak. So this is the ES700, this is our top of the line base. It has an 800-pound capacity. Now when I say 800-pound capacity, I mean not dispersed weight, 800 pounds on each motor. All right, so you take 800, if you find an 800-pound person, you can actually have them lay there and that motor will lift up and down on a 10,000 cycle timing, all right? Very important, it's not dispersed weight, it is point of the motor. 10-year warranty, right? So 3 years parts and labor. After that, it's prorated for another 7 years. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I've had less than one hand like issues where we had to replace a base, and usually it was because somebody damaged it. Our motors don't fail. If they do, it's plug and play. We use Servco. Do you guys use Servco for anything? Okay, so Servco is a pretty large company. They have service techs all throughout the country. They'll call the customer. They'll see if they can just troubleshoot it over the phone. If not, if it requires some kind of a part, they'll ship the part, then they'll call the customer and set up an appointment to fix it in-house. You guys don't have to be involved at all. There's an 800 number. There's a website that they can make appointments. So you don't have to be involved at all, or you can be involved. It's up to you guys. Our bases are all platform friendly right out of box, but there is a caveat to that, just so you know. All of our bases come with a leg assembly. All of them have at least one 1-inch segment. You need to do the 1-inch segment if it's going to be on a platform, okay? That gives you that little 1/2-inch clearance that you need from the motor. We pack our bases super thin. You'll notice that our boxes are about 35 to 40% thinner than our competitors. That's how we can get more on a container. And so there's like a little 1/2-inch clearance. So that little 1-inch segment always has to go on there if it's on a platform. Okay. So this base has a
Also gives you somewhere to tuck the bedspread.
Say again?
Also gives you somewhere to tuck the bedspread. That little bit of clearance.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good point. This space has a 4-in-1 leg assembly. It goes up to 12 inches, but there are 4 different height options, okay? Steel grid, upholstery fabric with a mesh airflow, head and foot motors by Oaken. This one has a lumbar. It goes right up here. It's not that little flappy thing. It's actually a lumbar piece that goes up there. It gives you strong support. Integrated sonic massage. So what I did was I went ahead and bought you guys a little, you wouldn't call this an iPad, you call it
Called a tablet.
a TLC. The only thing you need to remember is the code is 0000, okay? 4 zeros in a row. That gets you in. It's already connected to our sleep app, right? And I've already connected it to the speakers. And you go over here, there's a playlist, and you hit play on. So that's the sound coming out of the speakers. There's a massage area of the app. When you toggle it to music, the media that you play through the phone or the TV or Bluetooth speaker on your tablet, the speakers are gonna vibrate with the sounds coming out of there. If you want to have
His exploits
like a standard massage,
are legendary.
you go to the massage, and then you toggle it over to sonic
massage mode.
the sonic massage. So now that's giving you a standard sonic massage. What is the difference between a sonic massage and a regular massage?
And
A sonic massage, let me actually bring this down. So a sonic massage actually massages you with sound waves. It's more of a therapeutic massage. Do you guys have TSI? Okay, because the TSI has like a base called the Pro Smart. That's what it's like. So, but ours has a 6-speaker system. So it's 2 loudspeakers in the center and 4 woofers on the outside. So you can connect this to your TV and have like a surround sound experience with your phone. Sonic massage is a therapeutic massage. A typical regular massage, which we have in some of our bases, is more like an off-kilter spindle, like almost like a washing machine. You know, when it's when you load it up too much on the wrong side and the whole thing vibrates. That's what a typical massage is. So it's a better massage. It's a step up. Plus, you can play media, so that's another feature. Okay. 2 programmable memory positions, 3 dedicated positions, 0 gravity, flat, and anti-snore. You got charging ports on both sides and motion activated underbed lights. What does that mean? That means that there are sensors there. If you get up in the middle of the night and it's dark, you don't want to turn on all your lights, but you want to find your way to the bathroom, it senses your motion and the lights turn on and they shine down so you can see the base. And premium digital wireless remote. So we designed this to look like an iPhone just to kind of give it a cool factor. And then it's available twin XL, queen, king, and split cow king. Anybody have any questions about the 700?
Okay, so twin size.
Say again?
Twin extra long.
Twin extra long, queen, king, and split cow king.
Okay.
This is a good time to tell you. So if you look on Frank, right?
Yeah.
That page there says we've got bases.
Right.
That's going to have like all of the features for all the bases on one page.
Okay.
But I also gave you, if you turn, like if you look at the 700, keep going one more, keep going. You'll see like a sheet like this with just the specs for the 700, and on the back of that is a user remote guide. And it'll tell you what all the buttons do. And you have that for every one of your bases. I think I put a base in there that you guys don't have in the floor. There might be a 100 base in there, just ignore that one. Does anybody have any other questions about the about this base? This is gonna be here. We're gonna always keep it charged on there. So literally you should just be able to pull it out, open it up, and what I like with this is to demonstrate the music. So if you guys just like, if you get a chance after the meeting, just kind of come over here and play around, make sure that you can do that, because it's really impressive to people. This is, I don't know what your retail is, but this is priced at least 500 less than a comparable base with all of these features in the market. So do not be afraid to show it. All right, let's talk about the 600. So the 600, pretty simple. Everything I just said there, minus the speaker system, okay? The app looks, the remote looks a little bit different, right? But all the buttons that were on the app, they're all there, okay? There's 2 buttons at the bottom. That's that's if we attach this base to an elevation kit, which we are not doing yet. So these are just going to be dummy buttons for now. They are there so that if you ever do attach an elevation kit, you don't need like another remote. It just does that, and that's a tilt feature. Okay, but everything else is there. Also a 10-year warranty. You still got all the other features. You got the lumbar, you've got the head and foot motor, you've got massage, but it's a dual massage and it's a physical massage, which is what I described before. This is our 500. This is your step down from that. Now instead of dual massage, you got a single massage and no lumbar. Okay, but you still have all the other luxury features. You have the upgraded upholstery border, the charging ports, the mesh with the foam lined mesh cover, 4-in-1 leg design, all of those other features. We try to make it. We try to make our line very simple to sell. So like literally, you could sell almost all the bases off of that one. You know, if they say, well, you know, Frank, this is a little too expensive, you can go, well, is the speaker system important to you? Because I can save you $500-600 taking down this base. It has all of the same features except the speaker system. And they might say to you, you know what, I really do like that speaker system. Let's see what I can do. That's what we're hoping. Anyway, that's the 500. Now this one, it's a little bit different. This is our 200. A lot of older people like this bass. It's our #1 seller because it's very simple. 7 buttons, head up, head down, foot up, foot down. There's a flat button. There's a backlight for the remote, and it's also a flashlight, by the way. And 1 memory position. I would do 0 gravity, okay? But it's real easy. Same steel deck, same Oaken motors. It's just not Bluetooth, so you cannot use the Symphony Sleep app with this bass. So, but you'll sell a lot of these. This is our #1 seller. Our #2 seller, by the way, is the is this one, the 500. Now, sizes. These 2 basses come in twin XL. I'm sorry, split head queen and split head king. I don't know if you guys have mattresses for that. Okay, so that's maybe something if you ever get into that, or maybe I don't know what you would need for, but we do have those available in split head queen and split head king sizes. This one is the only one that comes in a full size. Okay, full twin XL queen, king, split head queen, split head king, and split cow king. This one is twin XL, queen, split head king, king, and split cow king. And that one is
They'll be able to get what they need in all 3 of those.
yeah.
All the sizes y'all need, you'll be able to get in those 3. Just remember that the black base is the only one you can get a full size in. If they're asking you for a full, don't pitch one with lumbar.
Please. Yeah, if you're qualifying and you know that's what they're in for, don't start showing them the features of that base.
It's a different color than all other ones. That's the one you get full in. Another thing to remember is it's a different color because it's the only one you can't use the Bluetooth remote with. You can't use the app with it.
Yep.
Sorry, keep going.
Any questions? Oh, one other thing. This is the only bass that has a 3-in-1 leg. So it's the same. It goes up to the same height when it's all assembled, but there's only 3 options for height. Okay. Any questions? All right. So the